What's going on, guys? Omar with you again, back for another session with Alejandro. Today's session is mainly just trying to build his endurance back up, build his stamina back up. Everyone kind of knows the HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training drills, where you're kind of putting yourself in that same situation in the game where you might not get a lot of action, but for like 10-15 seconds you got to be really sharp and really focused. So in those 10 to 15 seconds, I really want him to focus on keeping himself sharp. Don't forget to breathe, have clarity in his head, make sure his technique is doubled down on, because again, when we have fatigue, our body tends to kind of shut down. So we're going to try and double down on that and make sure that he stays alert and mentally prepared throughout the entire activation. Once again, guys, my name is Omar Zini. We'll check in after the first few progressions are done. Derecha, one. Yeah. Stop. That mismo. One más. Izquierda. Good. Pégala, pégala. Eso. Sorry. Two more. Good. Última. Go. Relax. Stop. Sorry. That's mine. See. Good. Go. Good. 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 Enough. Una más ahí. Y medio. Y ya. Sorry. Good. Okay. Vale. Sigue. Voy. Good. Última. Allá, en el medio otra vez. Y ya. Relax. Dos más. Última. Relax. Good. Última. Una más ahí. Relax.
¿Cómo queda acá?
Good. Good. Air. Oh, sorry. Good. Good. Thank you. Agua. There we go. Una. Good. Change of speed. Good. Good. Eso. Hacia. Good. Así. Good touch. ¿Tocaste?
Sí.
Hola. Voy a dejarte un segundo más. Hola. Una más, por favor.
Ay, ¿por qué me resbalo?
¿Ah?
Al pararme.
Oh, una más. Una. Relax. Agua. Otro lado. Una. Espera, un segundo más para ti. No te cambies nada. If I hit early, don't change.
Joder.
Una. Ahí. Nah. Good. Good. Uno. Una. Ahí. ¿Ves? Oh, no. Hijo de puta. Eso. Ups. Ah.
Saca la mano.
Toma.
Ah.
So. Último. Eso. Eso. Y ya. Ah, hey, fíjate. Relax. So I'm telling Alejandro is that, like we talked about in the intro, is that in the game, when you kind of have to catch your breath as quickly as you can because the play is still in your defensive third, you kind of have to catch your breath as quickly as possible. So try and train yourself that even when you're fatigued and going through it, quick little breaths to try and catch everything and give yourself clarity in the head. Yeah. Estoy cansado. Rápido, ya. Otra vez. Ya. Hola. Finish. Eso. Nah, otra vez. Nah, good save. Eso. Ahí está. Good shit, man.
Otra.
Unlucky. You said it being close. Anda. Ahí. Pésate. Una. Agarra tu aire, rápido. Eso. Dos más. Alright, está bien. Uy. Y uno más. Una. Eso. Relax. Aire.
Uy. Ah, está bueno. Sí, está bien. Ya está cayendo.
Es que cuando llegues aquí, este es para el alto y sigue para aquí. Si no, si no lo vale acá, tiene que ser esta mano con esto. Good, para mí. Good. Good. Hola. Cuidado, cuidado. 3. Cuando estoy muy cerquita de ahí, no tengo lugares para pegar el balón.
Quiero hacer esto.
Yeah, perfect, exactly. Oh, buena. So, good. Cuidado, cuidado. Nah. Sí, good. So,
No me jodas que fue gol.
golazo. Good. Good. So. Una más, ¿ok? So. Good. Última, come on. Good. Good. Dos más. Good. Good. Última. Good. Good.
Out.
Yeah. Relax. All right, guys, so we just finished up the session. Forgot to take an outro video at the field, so I'm just gonna do it from home. But all in all, the focus of that session was to focus on Alejandro's endurance and stamina and building those two up. So like we do in a game, we're trying to simulate situations where I worked him for about 20 to 30 seconds and then he got like a minute's rest. So just like in a game where they're in our defensive third and we have to account for different actions and different variables in those 20 to 30 seconds, I kind of wanted to add that same and incorporate those same principles in the drills. So whether it was coordination with feet and then focusing on handling or just quick movements, recovery movements back to the line, whatever it was, I wanted to get him fatigued, but at the same time, making sure that he doubled down on his technique because late in games, we all know we can have no action for the whole game. 90th minute, we have to be as sharp in the 90th as we do in the first 5-6 minutes of the game. So all in all, I was really happy with the session. I think towards the end, I felt maybe I could have done less reps. So instead of doing like 6 reps, I could have done 4 because as we all know, the more tired we get, the less likely we're gonna be sharp. And while we were working on that, I felt like I probably could have done a little bit better, just keeping the reps a little bit shorter so that I got a little bit more out of him towards the end of the session. Again, guys, thank you guys for tuning into all these sessions that I've been putting up. I'm gonna try for this summer to try and post one a week so you guys can get as much from me as you possibly can. Again, comment whatever you liked about the session, whatever you didn't like, any questions, concerns for me, anything like that. I always read them and I try to respond when I can. And if you are not subscribed or you know people who aren't subscribed, get them on here and let's keep on trying to get better. All right, guys, my name is Omar Zini. I'll see you guys at the next session. Later.